Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. This is another project we are starting entirely. So for the members of this channel, for the last project that we did, if you are interested in the library or complete project of that, it is available for the procedure. What you need to do just to become a member and join as a member. Then you have the posts being posted and you'll be able to download based on what we have done so far. So you'll be able to use some of the library that is available in that project. So let's go on to the specific of today. So if you are new to YouTube interface, Revit interface, so if you say how you don't know how I come up across this is just the specific place you come. So the already designed something, so you just click on the new or open a project that is existing and you work your way out. It's not hard. So because I have my own template before, that's why I'm using this particular one. So I will go back to what I want to use. So here in this particular tutorial, we are going to design 4-bedroom bungalow. So before I go into that expression, so I want to tell you, because this particular design has never been designed before, I just come upon it to do some little bit of work. Now, what is the function of this 4-bedroom bungalow that we are talking about? So this is the analysis inflow of this particular design that we're about to do. So there are some positive aspects to this, which are the factors that drive the demand for it. So the 4-bedroom bungalow is cater for a large family, multi-generational household, of those who desire extra space for their home or office. So because more people because I have a large room like this, some convert some of the room to their own hobby, for gym or for whatsoever. So now the another thing that's influencing that factors of this is that the guest room is one of it. So a dedicated guest room is highly desirable for those who are like having a guest visitor visiting them. These are common for the people of high influence, people that are into big things. So these are the things that are more likely for them to have this kind of building. So they used to have which is common, is a 2 living room. So those 2 living rooms are divided into 2. One will be formal living room, which you receive guests and more formal in some formal occasions. The second one will be a informal one, which is actually being for a family everyday relaxation and for entertainment of the family use alone. So this separation enhances the functionality of the cater for different style of life. So now there is going to be a dining room. A dedicated dining space is generally preferred for overeating and other formal things that can be done and be expressing themselves, can be experienced during the dining period. So we have all room, which are hot and suites, and the reason for this is that it's highly sought after features in modern house. So each bedroom have its own private bathroom, over maximum convenience, privacy, and reduce the money congestion. So that this is a significant driver for highly level of demand in this kind of house and high-end family rented building. So now there are potential for market appeal for 4-bedroom bungalow. Family size and features: a multiple living area and suite bathroom make this bungalow ideal for family of various sizes. So different kind of family, because of the large because of this kind of features, a family are more influenced in that. Now individual who love entertainment, so people who like guests giving themselves to visitor to come to them, so they have influence in this kind of building as well. Now another thing is the comfort and convenience, because people believe a large house is suited with bedroom and multiple living space give more comfort and convenience to the occupants. So factor that influence the inflows, which is demand and marketability, especially those who want to build it for build and sell. Location is one of them. So these kind of things always build around the what urban or versus rural area, most especially urban, what is taking part or taking upper hand in this because of the high price of this kind of design. Specific neighborhood are so attached to it, which has have a lot of many amenities, because you don't build the kind of house and have a large family without having some facility around you like school, hospital, market, transport, security, activities, and so on and so forth. So infrastructure is one of it, a good road, the price, and the condition and quality of construction. This is more demand by the engineer that supervise the house and the clients, the how generous the client can be, that can just decide, okay, this is how I want my house to be finished. So these are the things. So for the demand people that are selling, these are the things that are common. Now we are talking about design aesthetic. So this is what's being done by architects, like what I want to do now. So this is one thing that will definitely influence the buyers and influence the people, the client who want to build, because if the aesthetic design and the aesthetic value is not pleasing, nobody is going to invest in such building. So then the marketing and presentation, if it's being done by the design and build, this is done especially for the estate agents to market it. They have to have a good quality photo description of it so that you'll be able to sell at a good price. And people believe that the security too is part of it, because they build a house that is large enough must always have a good security system. So the last part, which is in conclusion, so a 4-bedroom bungalow with a guest room, 2 living room, a dining area, and all a suite has strong potential for high demand in many parts of the world, particularly in urban and suburban areas with a growing middle class. The feature caters to the needs and desire of families and individuals seeking for space and comfort. So all these are more influential in what people are doing. Now, in any aspects that you are decide that, okay, you want us to get you design, so what we just need to do is that you need to provide a specific analysis. So we're going to ask you some questions if you are designing, because when you want to meet a designer, something like this is need to be coming up. So we need to provide us with the detail about specific location of your property, and this will allow us for a more target assessment of local market dynamic, which will influence our design and whatsoever we want to do. So for the flow of this design, we are going to move to the next thing, which is this is how what we want to just build now. This is the factor that's going to influence. It's a little bit aspect of factors like this will definitely influence this one. And this is a 5-bedroom bungalow that is prospect. Most of these are cladding ones. Some of these things that we're going to do. So if you take your time, we're going to bash upon everyone. So this is actually the bungalow, and it's been rendered with Fury alone, not Lumia. It's been rendered with Fury. So specifically, we are going to go further and do some of this work one after. So let us go back to the main issue of the day, which is this. Now, a land is being given, which is 15. That is 15 by 30, which is a proper land for a standard, one of the standard plot of land in varieties. So I'm going to do that by, how will I get that? Because this one is particularly in meter. So I want to teach 2 things. If you have issue that you have a survey plan that is like in a inches of it, all what you just need to do is just press VG on your system, besides feasibility graphics. As if it's unit UN. So we call it a universal unit, or so something like that will pop up. That's project unit will pop up for you, and you'll be able to change whatsoever you want to do, depending on the time you want to do. So what we want to work on now is only on the on the length. So the length is what I want to change. I will just change it to to fit. So after I draw the fit, I will go back here and come and change it again. So when I draw now, you see that this thing has changed to fit. Are you seeing it? So what I need to do now is that I'm going to do 50 50 feet by 100 feet. So you are going to see how it's going to be converted to. So when I do this like this, what I need to do is to press that UN back. So when you press that UN, and if you don't access it that way, you can just come to visibility graphics, something like view. So project unit, sorry. So do not let me waste much of my time here. You just like search for whatsoever you want to search and you get it done the way you want to get. So but just press UN here, it will pop up for you. Then change this so that you go to millimeter back. You'll be able to design whatever you want to do and influence yourself. So this is it. So we have 15 meter by 30 meter. So that is the plot of land that is being provided that I want to use to do this particular design. So as I have it like this, my orientation is first that where will my entrance be. So my entrance is going to be at this place. So I'm going to get that influence down before I move on. So I'm going to still use annotate. So I'm just going to say this is my access. So access to the site is very important whenever you are designing. So you just like influence them to say, okay, this is the specific place that. So this is the link to the site from the road. So you must get this one at the side at your design procedure. So when you are getting so those are the details you will have for your client. So from where are you entering from? Except we told you that it's a village land that no house around, so you'll be the first person you can decide to do whatever you want to. But if this is specific, it will definitely influence your design to know whatever you want to do. So what I want to do now is to make setback, because every locality have their own setback rules. So I just want to use a standard of which Lagos is specific. So now I want to do that by saying offset. So I'm going to use 3000 millimeter for the offset. So whatever remain, I'm going to manage it to do my design. So for the front, I'm going to have 6. So here I will do this, here I will do this, here I will do this, and here I will do this. Now we have issue. What is the issue I'm going to have? What is the total length of what I'm having here? So this is the total length, which is what? 9.2 meter inclusive. So what I'm saying here is that this 9.2 is going to get an issue, because since this land is not totally fixed of a particular price, I'm going to expand this a little bit. So what I do is that I will expand this by saying just like so that I will reduce 1 meter from it. So I'm going to say 1 without what? Without. So let it move back. So I'm going to just get to 2 meter by the side. So I think that one will be enough for me. So my next thing is that orientation of all the whole building. Where are those things? According to the influence, because this one half guest room, the guest room must not have access to anything in the building. That is the idea that which I want to present here. I have 2 living rooms to be presented, one for general, but it's going to be linked. I need dining, but one thing is that the guest room will not have anything to do with anything, so it's going to be completely outside and external. So I'm going to start my work by saying components. So I will change it specifically here. Then I will go, if I have what it takes. So this is particularly the width of 200. I want to change it to normal standard of what? Of 9 inches, which is what? 225. So we commonly use that one in Nigeria because that's the normal size of block, and we have to work towards that defense so that whenever we are designing, so we always have our own targets. And so it can be specific block design, but this is just what we have for now. So I'm going to draw this one up, then draw this one up. So I'm going to get the 4 corner side for now. So I want to toggle off the road. So let that be so that I will face construction through road instead of facing aesthetic influence. So I'm going to divide this one. It's going to be a long way. Just divide into 2 like that. Now for the demarcation of everything you want to do, we're going to get everything one after the other. So what I need to do here is that I will start by creating this at the back. So I'm going to start by doing something silly again. So by the time I design something like this, so I'm arriving at somewhere. So I've divided it into certain cardinal points. It does not mean that all the room must have the same size. No. All we just need to get our design coordination, so that by the time we are flowing, the whole thing will flow accordingly as well. So what I do is that I have one room here. So somehow another room will be here. So I'm going to have another one. So for my focus now will be, how will I get my double, and where will the entrance be? The entrance is supposed to be here, while I will have guests by the side. So that's what I want to do for now. So what will I do? I will break this into 2. Let's go there. So we say modify, then cut this into 2. So from there now I will have this in position. So do this one and get it done too. So this is just part. So what next do I need to do? So for those who are saying, maybe may be asking for, how will I call it now? If you're asking for dimension, so there are some temporary dimension I'm going to be leaving, so that you work accordingly. This is not a final one, so that by the time you are doing your own, you know how far we are progressing. So that's just the reason. It's not actually the specific something, because some of these dimensions are still going to change as the design is progressing. So what I need to do here now is that I will click, say, architecture. So I'm going to click on wall. So I'm going to divide this one from here. Good for me. So what do I need to do again? Get this done in this position and push it here. Okay, and something is going on there. Yeah, so I'm going to do that again. So I'm getting this through in the way it's supposed to be by what? By designing. Okay. No, let me put it there. This is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, that's just one room. So this one can take some shots. So that's the room. So from there now I need to have a kitchen orientation. So this is the kitchen orientation. Okay, so from there I need to have a passage where this room is going to be linked. So I'm going to draw it to this position. Okay, I think we are moving up. So this is how you draw. You just like try drawing, so until you get your idea perfect. So now I want to influence some certain shapes, but I don't want to just be 4 corner shape straight down like that. So the shape that's going to be give a great meaning to what I'm doing. So I'm getting that shape at the back. So now I have what I need to have. So this is kitchen, and I need to get the dining right. So I'm pushing it up. So the dining is going to be okay. Okay, and then the kitchen as well at this level. Okay, so what else have I done? So I need to, I've gotten the veranda or the passage between this one. So what else is giving me edit now is my, so I'm going to focus now for the guest house. So this is the guest house. So I'm going to do that here for that part. So I'll cut this off. Okay, something specific is coming out here now. So this is going to be the entrance, which I've cut it off from here. So I've still maintained that kind of a shape, the funny shape that I wanted. So this is it. So this will be for me the kitchen. This is so. Now for me to get a flow of everything I want to do, I need to quickly get a door. So this is how you go to the door part. Just start change doors in some of this. So I'm going to open a door here. Then I will do, what do I need to do? So I'm going to put the, I have to get a door here as well. Or yes, so door's supposed to be somewhere here. Then we have door at this part. Why I'm going to have door somewhere here. It is not over yet, just the way of getting all those things influenced. So I'm going to shift some of this one down. So while I focus on now, I'm going to demarcate and break all these things in their own segments. So now this is it. I have a room this here. So I have another here. So what I'm going to do here is that this is going to serve as the two living room side by side. Good. So you break it up now and have some level of veranda around here. So on join, what is your issue? So we say on join this so that it will flow off the hook. So on join now, you connect it together to this position. Okay, you see I'm getting the influence right little by little, so I'll get the whole shape and do whatever I want to do. So since I have door here, I need to insert another door here too. So now since I have that door here, I need to create another room at this position. So in essence that I have the whole 4 room completed now without even getting to, so most easy like that. So this is entrance to the living room, this is another living room, this is the private living room, the formal one and the informal one. So we have here to be like a dining, this is the kitchen for me, and this is going to be another room. So this room can be accessed from here or can be accessed from the dining, depends. So for this dining, it's going to take out from the outside so that you'll be able to influence whatever you want to do. So for that specifically, I'm just going to do a little bit of annotate so that I will know what to do. So I'm going to call this one, I'll call it what? Formal living room. Formal living room. Okay, and this one is what? Informal living room. Informal living. So just get those influence together before we proceed and do something. Something can still change drastically among them. So but now we're going to have another room. So we're going to have another room. So these are the introduction to this particular design that we are having. So for those who you want to check whether they are in the right track, so these are just the whole width you should follow, so that when you are doing your own design, it should be more easy for you to follow step by steps. So that is the room for you, and that is how far you can go in this particular tutorial. This is an introductory. So in the next tutorial, we are going to now influence all this thing, get all the whole plan right, then we'll move on to the proper things to do. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.